You guys, when I tell you, like, I barely even break out anymore. Okay, story time. Let me just get into like how everything happened because I have to tell you the whole story. Hello you guys, it's your girl Fenella Whoa, and I'm back with a new video. Today's video is like my acne diaries. I decided to start doing this because I have acne. If you guys didn't know, I have acne on my face, chest, and back, and I've struggled with it for like maybe 10 years, no, maybe like 15 years. And I finally found something that helps me with my acne from the inside out and from the outside in. And I had to share this with you guys because this has completely changed my life. These last 3 months have been really crazy for me. Like, I was living in New York, then I moved to Maryland. Like, I was working in corporate, then I got temporarily laid off due to COVID. But one good thing that has happened despite all of this is my acne has cleared up. So I'm very, 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 very blessed about that. Before I left New York, I met with a dermatologist and my skin had just like really was just exploding. Like, it was just like exploding. Like, even like just using drugstore products just wasn't enough for me, which for some people like mild acne or acne like around their periods, it might be good for them, but for me it was like no, like my skin is just exploding. So when I went to the dermatologist, my main concern wasn't even the acne. My main concern was really the dark marks, I'm not gonna lie to you. And this dermatologist just really helped me out. So what really changed my acne for me was two main things that my dermatologist in New York recommended. And those two things are Spironolactone and Retina/Tretinoin. Y'all, you guys, when I tell you, like, I barely even break out anymore. Okay, story time. Let me just get into like how everything happened because I have to tell you the whole story. So long story short, right? You want to deal with your acne before you deal with the scarring. When I was in Atlanta, I had already used over-the-counter things for my acne. So when I went to the dermatologist, she just saw scars. So she was like, okay, you can do some chemical peels. You can use like hydroquinone and this other soap that was good for scars. And it worked. My scars did go away, but my acne kept coming back. Like, it kept coming back. And where your acne keeps coming back, your scars keep coming back. When I got to New York now, my skin like was like erupting, and this was like, I think this was like in like, this was whatever 3 months ago was. This was like 3 months ago. My skin started erupting. I think it was right before COVID started, and I was just like, yo, my skin is just like out of control, and like I don't really know what to do. So I'm gonna put a clip of my skin at this time, and it's really embarrassing to me at first, like, to post this. But then I thought about like, wow, like, just like how I've watched videos of people's acne and it changed my life, like this could change someone else's life. And I want to show this to you guys because I'm going to show you what it looked like 3 months ago, but I'm going to show you another clip of what it looks like now, like today. So this is my skin was like 3 months ago. And I remember like the acne was just like sitting in my skin. I remember just like not wanting to go out in makeup. Like, I remember even at the time, like I was dating and I was trying to hide it and stuff. And I was just kind of tired of trying to like hide my acne. And the thing was, it was like my face just erupted like out of nowhere. Like, I already had acne before, don't get me wrong, but it was like this time it was like my face just like really erupted. Okay, so now fast forward, I'm in New York, living in New York, and I went to dermatologist for my acne, and this dermatologist said something that's game changer. She was like, I know you're really concerned about your scarring. She was like, but we're gonna focus on your acne first, and then when you come back we can do more about your scarring. And she said this, she said, from your skin it seems like you may have hormonal acne. And I'm like, hormonal acne? Whoa. She's like, from the areas where you have your acne, like your jawline, your chest, your back, she was like, it seems like you might have hormonal acne. And it's just crazy to think that, like, wow, hormones do cause acne, because people are always trying to say, oh, it's what you eat. Okay, then why do people who eat junk food don't have acne sometimes? Oh, it's what you eat. Then why do some people who are healthy still have acne? Like, who eat healthy still have acne, you know? Yeah, those things can influence your acne, but if your acne is a hormonal problem, then we gotta deal with the hormones. And also with acne, I feel like sometimes like people who don't know about skin might assume like you're not taking care of your skin or your skin's dirty. But with acne, especially hormonal acne, what I've learned is you really have to conquer it from the inside out. So she told me I had two options. I could use Accutane or Spironolactone, and after discussing it with her, we both decided Spironolactone was the better option for me. She told me some side effects might be like fatigue and having to pee a lot. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I've been using it for like 3 months and maybe like a week and 3 months. I have not had any of those symptoms. I don't know if I'm just like lucky or whatever. I have not had any of those symptoms. The only symptom I've had is clear skin. So this is my skin now, like literally today, like with no makeup on. And as you can see, I still have some hyperpigmentation and discoloration going on, but it is nowhere near as bad as before. And as you can see, my skin doesn't have like those deep blackheads, those like pimples. I used to also get these like painful, like cystic, like acne pimples that like had pus in them and everything. Like my skin doesn't look like it erupted anymore, as you can see. So I'm really happy with these results. I just met with her again on a virtual Zoom call like maybe 4 days ago, and we decided that we're gonna just keep doing the same thing for 6 more months. So I want to tell you guys exactly what I use, because I don't just use the Spironolactone and the Retina / Tretinoin, but let's go into that first. So every day I take Spironolactone. I take the pill. Remember, you have to go to a dermatologist to get this. I take the pill, and it literally flushed out my acne. Also, just know that it might get bad before it gets better. Like, it's gonna be like a purge of like all your acne. And I think that first video I sent you guys was like my purge, when all the acne was just like pushing out. But yeah, it's gonna push out all the acne that's under your skin first. So don't be scared. Don't think that's not working. And for some people, their purge is like a 3-month purge. Mine was just like maybe like a month or so. Then what I do is every single day, and sometimes every single night, or just every night, whatever, it depends, because right now we're in quarantine. So usually at night though, every night I will use the Tretinoin. I use it, this one for my face every day at night, and then this one for my back, and sometimes some areas of my chest. My chest acne isn't as bad as like my face and back, so I use this like every single night. And yeah, so it's gonna peel your skin. Your skin will peel. And my back doesn't really peel, but she said that's actually normal. So I thought something was wrong. I was like, no. I was like, yo, my face is peeling, my back isn't. She's like, no, that's normal. So yeah, it's gonna peel your skin. It also makes your skin very sensitive to the sun. So you will need sunscreen. I will link sunscreen below. Every single time I go out, you guys, I use sunscreen. This is a simple sunscreen that I have, but there's a lot of sunscreens out there that are really good. I'll link them down below. So I use sunscreen when I go out. So of course I mentioned the dryness and stuff. It also can cause like irritation and just redness. So what she told me to do was just like use a little bit, like a little like pea drop size on my face. And she was like, then use like a few pea drops on your back. Girl, I be using a lot of pea drops, because I just be wanting my acne to go. And I remember telling her like, yo, can we do like hydroquinone too with this? And she was like, I know you're really concerned about the scarring, but let's focus on the acne. And even just now, she's like, we can do it after 3 months. And I met with her like a few days ago, and she was like, yeah, let's just keep doing the same thing. I'm like, what about hydroquinone? She was like, oh, let's just keep doing the same thing. I'm like, okay. I mean, because it's what we're doing right now, obviously it's working. But this is what she told me, and this is true. She said that as you use the like Tretinoin, and I'm saying Tretinoin, sometimes I'm saying Retina, it's the same thing. As you're using the Tretinoin, she was saying that what will happen is the scars will start to lift. That is the absolute truth. If you guys see my videos of my skin before and after, you can see that the scarring did go away, right? It's fading it. Now, of course, I have a few more scars and stuff, which I'll probably spot treat those separately with some other products I know of. Also, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I still do use kojic acid soap once in a while on my face and my back, because I want to get rid of the scarring a little bit faster. But I'll link that down below too. You want to be careful when you're using kojic acid soap with this Tretinoin, because they're both very like chemically. That's not even a word, but you guys know what I mean. And yeah, it's just, it can be a lot on your skin. So I still use that, because I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get everything that I can out my skin, like all the scars, everything. But I don't recommend, like with the kojic, you let it sit for a little bit, then you wash it off, and then you can put the Retina on top after. But I don't do that every single day or both at the same time. Like, if you want to just use the kojic acid soap in the morning and then use like a vitamin E oil, and then night after you shower, you can like use the Tretinoin on your back and your face and your chest. That might actually be more ideal than trying to use both at the same time. Okay, so I just mentioned vitamin E oil. I want to talk to you guys about some other things I use with this as well. I just mentioned that I use kojic acid soap sometimes. I do not recommend everyone use kojic acid soap. This is just because my skin pigments, I use it, my skin can take it. If your skin's sensitive, you might not want to use kojic acid soap with this Tretinoin. Remember, I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just telling you guys what I do for my skin. So another product that I really use, because I'm going to put a clip here, after like maybe like 2 weeks of using this, the Tretinoin, my skin got really like red and irritated, and I didn't stop. What I did was I just stopped using it every day. I just started using it like every other day, and then it was good. And then sometimes like you'll use it and your skin will peel. Like the next day your skin will just be peeling and peeling and peeling. That is actually normal. So what I do is after I shower or while I'm showering, I'll exfoliate that dead skin that's peeling off. Really massage it softly, because this loofah, I'll link it down below, is very like hard. I'll exfoliate with this and some Cetaphil soap. She recommended that I use Cetaphil soap and Cetaphil lotion because they have no fragrance in them, and it's just really, really, really good for like acne and overall, because it's like not adding anything that you don't need to your face. It's just moisturizing it. And basically I'll just like take the Cetaphil soap and like, you know, just exfoliate the dead skin off and stuff like that, and you'll literally see your skin like getting clearer. It's really, really amazing. And then after that, I'll put on some vitamin E oil, let that sit on my face all day, especially now that we're in quarantine. Like I just let it sit on my face all day. And then when I go out, I will use like sunscreen on top of that. Do not go out without sunscreen. She made that very clear to me. Like you need to use sunscreen when you're using this Tretinoin. You need to use it. This has like niacinamide, hydrocolonic acid, Tretinoin. Like you need to be using sunscreen. That's not even an option at this point. You have to be using it. And if you have acne and you have dark marks, you need to be using it anyway. It is just, it's not option. It's not optional. It's like a skincare staple. So that's what I've been doing. Of course, like the Cetaphil soap, I use that too. I don't just use kojic acid soap. Like I use that just on my problem areas, and I let it sit for like 1 or 2 minutes. Do not let it sit too long, because it's not supposed to sit too long. You're not supposed to just leave it on. Let it sit for like 1 or 2 minutes, and then I wash it off. And you can use the Cetaphil soap to wash it off, which Cetaphil soap, to me, it's like the perfect soap. It doesn't have any like extra chemicals or anything like that. So you're basically balancing everything out with the Cetaphil. Y'all, game changer. If you've tried Accutane and it didn't work for you, just try Spiro. Like it's game changer. I absolutely love it. Try it. Also, you cannot get pregnant while you're using Spironolactone. So make sure you're not pregnant while you're using it. And they even recommend like being on birth control while you're using it. I'm not on birth control though. But yeah, Spironolactone, the way to go. Get it from a dermatologist. Ask them about it. Then the next thing is the Tretinoin, Retina, whatever you want to call it, and dermatologists too, you have to get from them. Everything else I recommended was the vitamin E oil, which vitamin E oil is so good for moisturizing your skin and also for discoloration and scarring and evening out your skin tone. Like y'all, my nephew had like a bruise under his nose. He had this like boo-boo, and he used this for 2 weeks, and now it's like gone, the scar. So I highly recommend this. I use this like all the time. Then of course Cetaphil products, their lotion, their soap. She recommended this to me. My dermatologist literally told me to use this. I'm telling you guys too, like it really works. And of course sunscreen, which she literally told me to use too. Everything that I'm telling you guys about, she literally told me to do. The only thing I added was kojic acid soap, you know, maybe every other day or so. And then also I added the vitamin E oil, which of course that doesn't have any like side effects or nothing. Kojic acid soap is the only thing I mentioned that you might need to be careful of, because you can get it on your own. Oil, but the only things I would say you need to talk to your dermatologist about is the Retina Tretinoin mix and then the Spironolactone pill. That you have to ask them about if it's good for you, because there can be side effects and skin irritation. And also sometimes you guys have skin irritation, like I said before, like in this clip here where my skin was irritated. It's not because the product isn't good or not working, it's because you're using it too much, your skin's getting used to it. So you want to just like back off of using it too much. So y'all, I'm just so happy. Like y'all, like my acne is getting so much better. Like I literally, it's really like emotional for me. It's really amazing. I'm really happy, and I just hope this video helps someone else too. If you're a young girl or a young teen like I was and you're struggling with acne, please ask your mom or your dad to take you to a dermatologist. Even if you don't have insurance, it's only like $50 to $100 to just go there and just see a dermatologist, literally. And then of course the prescriptions, they're going to be pricey, but it's so worth it, because you will literally save your skin if you can just conquer this now. And if you're someone who's older and you have acne acne, this might be the answer. Like, our hormones don't just automatically change from like being a teen to an adult. Like, some people actually have acne and they're adults. So please, 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 you guys, ask your doctor about Spiro, do more research on it. It really works. What it does is, oh, I'm so sorry. What spironolactone does is it's an androgen blocker. So basically it keeps your body from producing so much androgen. And because of that, androgen produces a lot of oil. You stop producing so much oil in your skin, thus your acne stops. How did I forget to say that? That's like the biggest deal of this whole video. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. If you want me to do a video of my like morning routine and my night routine for acne, let me know. I'm open to doing that for you guys. And make sure to share this with anyone you guys know that's struggling with acne. I really want everyone who's struggling with acne to like feel the way I feel now and feel like you can conquer it. So love you guys. Bye.